Yeah, we got no Chris, but we got Jack back, which we asked for in the last episode, so that's great. And very soon we'll have Chris returning. He's moving today, so we
big things happening.
Yeah, big things moving.
Big things happening, dude.
Yeah,
happy for
because
him.
we also at the same
Probably
time
should have been there helping him if I knew what was happening.
I got to go to Kansas City tomorrow.
Yeah.
We had to get a recording done before my house gets locked for the first time this year.
I was like, damn, dude. Hopefully we can record. And then I realized like he's not showing up. I'm like, fuck. And then you tell me that he's moving. I'm like, all right, I don't feel so bad.
It's all right. They don't have nothing moving. They're okay. They'll be fine. They got a lot of stuff to do, but they're okay. I mean,
everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, fortunately, you got the same thing coming soon,
Yeah,
brother. Congratulations, purchasing your first home.
Yeah.
That's great news.
In the process, we're under contract. We're out of attorney review. So.
That's fantastic news.
I was at a wedding in PA and telling some people about the whole thing, and they're like, "What the fuck's attorney review?" Because they don't have that.
Yeah.
And they're like, "That's the most Jersey thing. Like, it's just an extra fucking
it's like
tax
somebody
on."
makes sure that
I'm glad I have,
that you can pay.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I have that though, because like to have a lawyer explain.
Yeah. Make sure that it's all checked. Yeah, absolutely.
Seen more than I have, so.
Yeah, I didn't realize that other states don't have attorney review because.
Yeah, they're like, this is the biggest scam, but I'm like, the biggest scam is.
No.
Are you reading that contract, motherfucker?
I do read. Well, I have read. I read the contract for this house when I bought it, but.
Yeah.
This was a much deeper story than that, and all that didn't have to go through attorney review and stuff, so it was on me. But
no, I'm
pretty
saying,
I'm pretty in depth on stuff like that. I know people think I'm not.
I'm not saying that you aren't.
I'm just like my personality doesn't lean that way, and my reading disability makes people think like, oh, no, there's no way he's gonna read this. But I don't read like terms and conditions for Apple, but I do. I am pretty thorough with reading a contract through when I have to sign one.
Yeah, I think the nice part about attorney review is you also get to put in a rider.
Yeah.
Your situation with purchasing the home, you obviously
it's different. I had a private mortgage for those who think I'm just dancing around, but I didn't have to deal with a bank, so it was different.
Yeah. So for us, like to have in the rider and the contract, you could put in. We need a bowl of fucking M&Ms that are only brown M&Ms.
Yeah, well, and from what you've told me so far, it's been it was important, especially you had some extra circumstances that are not average for buying a home. So
for the people out there, you should do it. And you know what else you should do? You should fucking try this drink right here.
Hell yeah, baby. We got Baja Blast Mango Hard. It's a 0 sugar somehow. Mountain Dew.
0 sugar.
Baja Blast. It doesn't make sense. Chris argued with me the other day on it because he says alcohol is sugar.
Alcohol is sugar.
I talked to him about the fermentation process. We got scientific. We get scientific on this show, of course.
It helps when we have Google because otherwise it's just.
Let's try the mango Baja Blast. Baja Blast Mango.
But what we can prove is Joe's fucking score on this shit, right?
Yeah, let's see here, baby. I have not tried the mango yet, so.
Ooh, one short sip.
Ooh, it's quite nice. It's got that
tongue.
No, it's got the artificial sweetener taste, which I don't like. That's the only thing I don't like about it, though. Otherwise, immaculate. I would give it a. You know what? I'm going to go old school here, and I'm going to give this an 8.8 out of 10.
8.8 out of
Just
10.
out of 10 score. We'll give it a real banger.
Is that a summer score? Because come wintertime, are you really going to be wanting to bang? No, we drink this all the time.
I think that you could. I think you can do this all the time. It doesn't.
But it does sound like a fucking awesome, like.
It is a nice summer drink.
9:30. You got out of work late.
It tastes just like a soda.
I
mean, I don't know if you want to just give it a sippy sip, but it tastes just like soda. It does not taste like alcohol. It tastes like you're having soda. I mean, it tastes like diet soda.
Yeah, it's not very strong. which is nice.
Yeah, it's good.
I would say it compares to the Baja Blast.
Yeah, we've got the full pack here that has regular Baja Blast, pineapple,
Yeah.
Baja Blast Punch, whatever the fuck that is, and Baja Blast Mango.
Yeah, no, that tasted pretty good. I'm interested in the other flavors, but I'm not going to pound a whole one. So if you crack another, I'll try.
Yeah, of course.
But
And
anytime we can cut a commercial.
And of course, upstairs I do have the full Mountain Dew pack, not Baja Blast. It's Mountain Dew Live Wire,
Wow.
Mountain Dew. They have the regular Baja Blast in that one too, and something else.
Yeah, Baja Blast is really.
I wish they had Code Red. That'd be.
Yeah. I used to make a fucking. I mean, you've seen it. The fucking. The jungle juice.
Oh, the jungle juice. Yeah.
With the Code Red. That's honestly the most important.
Code Red's great.
I can debate.
Yeah, because it's basically just a Shirley Temple with
well, what
extra
I do
amperage.
That, and then you get in the lemon lime.
Well, yeah, because you were doing the Sprites, yeah.
Sunny D, hidden ingredient. Sunny D was a big one, and then definitely the fruit. We cut up the fruit, put oranges and shit.
There was all kinds of shit.
Watermelon.
There was there was Hawaiian Punch too, right?
And Hawaiian Punch. Dude. Yeah, that was the missing one too.
And then there was just every booze on planet Earth dumped in.
I think we dumped a beer too. Just
it was dumped. It was
like,
just. It was
hopefully
just.
You don't get the beer cup.
We had me and well, really it was Chalice. Used to make a. I think it was called Skippies, and it was I made it once or twice. The time I made it, he was mad at me because everyone got too drunk and I threw up blood. But
Code Red.
Yeah, it was tough, dude.
It was definitely a new Code Red.
It was a rough night, but it wasn't anything that I did. I just drank too much, I think. But that was like those frozen lemonade concentrates, and like a gallon of Everclear.
Dude, yeah. Why don't you mess with Everclear, dude?
It was a wild mix, but it tasted good because it was just.
When were you introduced to Everclear? Was that like one of the first alcohols?
I think I was 15. In Seaside. Yeah.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, no. It was Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, it was. I was feeling tough, acting tough, and I went too far on it. Yeah. But it was good, great weekend. But
what night did you drink the Everclear? Night one?
Probably two. Oof. Because night one, I used to go down like a day early, like scout.
So you got the.
I'd sleep in my car the day before.
Wow.
Like in front of the house that we were renting, whatever it was. I'd just like make sure the neighbors were cool. And I would.
You go knock on their door and you're like, "Oh, I'm just staying next door. I'm just checking in.
Just seeing what's going on."
Then they're like, "That guy was weird." They look out the window. You get into your car.
Yeah.
They're like, "The guy lives in the car. What the fuck?"
Yeah. I'm just gonna sleep out front of your house if that's cool. Don't call the police if you have a problem. Just knock on the window. All right. Yes, I'm 15. I understand. No.
Wait, how do you get down in the car when you're 15? Or is that a later?
Well, I definitely drove down later. But the first year, I rode down with a few friends, so it was like I rode down with them. Nice. That's where I got the idea from. It wasn't my brainchild.
So you're staying with the seniors or the juniors?
We had like a senior or two in our house then.
But it was the juniors?
No, it was mostly like I was in the middle. There was some freshmen with us.
Oh, okay. So that's cool. So some freshmen got in there.
Oh, yeah. There was a couple freshmen with us. I was a sophomore. We had probably one other sophomore, and then like two seniors and a junior.
Damn.
That was a pretty nuts house, actually. We had a good time.
A lot of fun. Yeah. Because you could make your crew like.
Somebody fell down the stairs. It was a lot of fun. It was a blast. I tore a toilet out of the ground.
I wish. Yeah. I mean, what it turned into is like when I was junior, senior, even sophomore, like
it was borderline suicide going.
Juniors had a house, and then the seniors had a house, and they were walking distance. They were 3 houses away.
No, one year we had.
And then the wristband shit, like I don't know, dude.
One year we had a house of like. We had a house of like 25 people probably, but we rented 3 houses in a line.
Okay.
and we had one that we kept all our stuff in that like nobody else could go in. We just locked the house up, had our shit in it. One that we all like slept in, and then one that was just partying. Like we like moved the furniture outside.
That's wild.
It was just party, 24 hours a day. Anytime there was always a party going on.
That's awesome.
And that was a great year. That was a lot of fun that year, and we had a wild crew. I made a lot of friends that I still would party with to this day that I met down there that weekend.
Yeah, it's crazy how much one party can really change your life. That's why I suggest
for the
even
better.
if you're the guy who doesn't want to go out, just try going once. You'll meet someone.
Yeah, it's
Never
good stuff. Again, I used to throw parties a lot, so it was
Oh, I know your personality.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
It was
People who feel like
to me it was pretty normal.
Sometimes you got to do it.
Anyway, I guess we'll move on to the next topic of. I know you do some. I know you do like DraftKings. Do you do like sports betting though? I don't.
I haven't done DraftKings in a while, but what I was or FanDuel, but what
whatever.
I was doing,
was the lineup, the fantasy lineups, right?
Yeah, I would do the fantasy
DFS?
lineups. You just set it for like either a game or you do it for like the weekend. That was cool. It was fun. I was at that time also gambling like per week.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. You just got to do your research.
I got you, but
It
so
is
like,
very
do you still gamble or no?
No, I haven't in a while. I'll do like the typical like Super Bowl pool and stuff.
Oh, well, yeah,
I just
of course.
realized
Okay.
like I'd trust me if I had the money to do it, and the big thing for me is really the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's time.
You got to be
short.
You got to be studying. You got to be watching these games.
Oh, yeah.
Like, especially, fantasy. You don't actually have to watch
fantasy.
the games,
You just kind of.
But when you're
listen to,
betting on a game, you have to be watching it, and it's fun when you're at like Thanksgiving and everyone's watching the one game that's on, and you throw some money at it.
There you go.
That's fun. That's a good time. Sometimes I do shit like that, but I'm not every week. I was gambling like every game almost. Like at least had something.
I'm
game.
big time into it right now.
And
but
the thing was, it was like, it is a lot,
I gotta say,
Do I really give a fuck about football that much? Though?
I bring it up because I'm hiding some big news here.
Oh, you hit big?
Oh yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, got a big hit this past weekend.
Nice.
$25 turned into $13,000.
Wow.
Just touchdown, anytime touchdown scorers, but it was a hell of a, and it was a fun risk because it was a eight part parlay, and 7 of them had hit. I was going into Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
They were offering me $1,200 to cash out, and I needed a Mac Hollins touchdown. Mac Hollins does not score a ton of touchdowns. But I saw they had 2 great targets the week before. He had dropped them. I knew that Josh Allen's going to come back to him, and he fucking did, and it paid, and it hit. It's fucking huge. DraftKings should run our taxes. They should. Fuck the government. The government has no. DraftKings, Mac Hollins catches that touchdown pass.
Yeah.
I got an email within 40 seconds. It was like, here is your W-9 or whatever.
Yeah.
Fill it out, or you can't log back into the thing, and you don't get shit. Fill it out. Bam, they took the taxes immediately. Just took $4,000 off the top.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever. It sucks, but done. That's it. My taxes for that are done. Handled.
Yeah.
Now my accountant can work on reclaiming it or whatever based on whatever, but that's done. If DraftKings if taxes were run like that.
Taxes are run like that.
They're not.
Everything you buy, they take the tax.
Okay,
out
but
for
why
you.
at the end of the year do I have to whole fucking song and dance? Just fucking everyone gets taxed the same on the same amount of money.
Because both parties don't trust each other on getting it right. You have enough people here who are like, I know someone's going to fuck up
Make
one
it
of these
definitive
numbers.
for every fucking dollar amount. That's it. If you make $60,000, you pay $20,000 in taxes. Done. That's it. No matter what state you live in, however, that's how much. If you're an American citizen, you pay that much to America. That's it. Don't fuck around.
Don't fuck around.
Simple.
It
sucks, but okay, they're fucking necessary. Just if your house is this many square feet, it's this much in taxes. That's it. Don't fucking kill everybody. Make it fucking a regular amount and take care of it.
I think that is killing everybody. That the price that you put. But if you're just throwing out like
Well,
a number, then that's fine.
I just said by square footage. Oh, well, you're saying the 20,000 off
Yeah.
60,000. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I was gonna be like, dude, no.
That is a crazy amount, but it's it's pretty close to what they do. They take about a third of your salary.
Yeah.
So,
It is tough. It is tough.
but yeah, so just fucking tax everybody the same, and that's it. I don't know. I guess then you're gonna really have people with cash, cash jobs doing well. But that's what they do now anyway. They just lie.
They lie.
People who get tipped, they lie. People working people working for cash, construction and stuff,
Yeah.
they lie. That's why they give you less. They charge you less if you pay cash.
All right. So, yeah, I agree.
But anyway, yeah, that was a fun hit.
Thank you, DraftKings. DraftKings is awesome like that.
Yes, DraftKings is awesome. But I'm fighting the urge to take like crazy shots this week. No.
I think you should just say how much of the 9,000 or whatever you got in there. Call it whatever number you want and just cut it off at that number.
I did. I left a certain amount in there.
Yeah.
But I left that as like basically gambling money for a while now.
That should be the rest of the season.
I don't got a deposit.
That
now.
should be the rest of the season's money. In my opinion,
yeah,
but
yeah, we could hope. We'll see.
With half of that money, if you don't make at least enough to keep you going throughout the season.
Oh, I took out more than half to.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I left more. I left less than half in there.
Okay.
No,
so
it's
then you're fine.
Yeah. Again,
it's like $1 less.
No, it's pretty significantly more than half. I took back
That's
out.
Good. That's good.
I basically made sure that I'm up for this year double.
So it's all strictly football picks you're doing.
Pretty much.
I know that you were gambling on cricket for funsies, but
yeah.
like, are you gambling on baseball right now?
I think I put one in today for a home run out of a couple guys on the Mets in the Mets game. Mets. I think I took Ohtani, Lindor, and I might have took Judge and just took all three of them.
Yeah, Judge plays tomorrow.
Separately.
Unless you had him last night. He did.
No. I don't know. It was today I did it, so I guess it is for tomorrow. But the Yankees doing well. I'm seeing. I saw they won last night.
Yeah, they won last night.
I played.
They're going into Cleveland 2-0.
I got back into volleyball yesterday with the knee. First sport back.
So what is the doc saying?
They're telling me. Well, I told them I'm playing dodgeball this weekend for Dodgeball Nationals in Kansas City.
Let's go.
Super excited. Gonna be great. It's always a fun time. I'm playing Friday for cloth. And
Cloth balls.
yeah, they're cloth. They're basically a college volleyball covering a layer of cloth. I would bring
I would
one
say mini
over
volleyball,
as a sample.
but yeah.
Well, the college volleyballs are a little smaller. It's very similar to a college volleyball when you hold one.
College volleyballs are smaller?
Yeah, the NCAA ones. They're
Really?
they're like hard and smaller.
Really?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Then like the ones you use in gym class, yeah, they're smaller a little bit. They're really nice for throwing. I love them. But
Dude, you could whip that fucking thing. I would.
oh, it's
dude,
great.
I would top out.
I love them. But I would go grab the one, but it's not gonna help you guys anyway.
Just imagine it. Close your eyes and imagine
Yeah,
it.
it's good. It's about a 6-inch ball, I'd say, covered in cloth.
So can you use any spider tack? Any pine tar?
No, you're not supposed to use any performance enhancing.
You can't use Vaseline.
No, people use chalk. That's what they use.
And they allow chalk.
Chalk's allowed, but they use the liquid
What
chalk and
about
chalk.
rosin?
I don't think it's
Like
allowed.
rosin bag baseball style.
Yeah, I don't think it's allowed, but maybe.
I'm not playing then. No, I just wonder because, like, dude, you could really. I mean, imagine a baseball. You're getting stick. Like, you could curve that thing, but even on the fucking those volleyballs, a slick new one too.
They're pretty slick. They don't have much grip to them, so a lot of the catching is you got to be pretty firm with it. One weird thing about cloth with blocking in dodgeball, you know how usually you could block
With a ball.
with the ball. So with cloth you can block. You have to have a ball in your hand, obviously, but it can hit you in the hands and it's okay. It's not an out. You're protected up to here while you're blocking with the ball because the hands are too big for the ball. So you can it can
so
hit
if
your
hits the
fingers.
fingers-
Yeah,
okay,
it can hit your
okay.
fingers, and which is an oddity about cloth. I'm not a big blocker anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, blocking's kind of a bitch move.
It's just so hard, like to be honest, and
If you're
and
blocking the ball, dude, you could catch the ball. It's hitting you in the hands, dude. What are we talking about?
I guess, but it's it's easier to block than catch, especially when you get into the higher
Yeah,
levels.
but I'm just saying you're halfway there.
I got you. In foam and stuff, catching is insane because how they can make it dip and how you can curve it, you can do everything. It's very hard. In cloth, again, exactly. I lean towards going for the catch, but I'm also an enormous target, so I get out quite often. Um, I'm a 10-second guy out there.
You're like
just get a ball, throw, hope to catch one, throw again. I'm strategically I'm used as more of a just a short term turret.
Yeah, I was gonna compare it to like in track how you have the rabbit. Like when you have these races where you
Yeah.
have like two guys on the same team, it's like this guy's gonna sprint out
Yeah.
of the get go and try
Yeah.
and get people to like, and then this guy's gonna win it.
That's
Essentially,
pretty
the
much
same-
how
yeah.
it is. Yeah,
I like that.
That's not
That's
how
cool.
all teams play, but that's just kind of I get if
Eye for
if
an
two
eye.
guys are throwing at me,
Right
a lot
on.
of the time it's going to be hitting me.
Yeah,
Um,
I hear you.
I'm well known also for jumping and landing hard.
On the ground,
Yes.
like on your shoulder or something.
Yeah, I slam all over the place. I give it all up for the game. So we'll see if that strategy works on the new knee. But
Yeah, good luck out. What are you gonna? Are you taping it up? Brace?
I'm gonna just wear a compression sleeve.
Are you going with the old click and lock one? You know what I'm talking
No,
about?
I'm not
Or
doing the Stone Cold. I'm
the
just gonna.
gear?
No, I'm gonna just have a compression sleeve and my knee pad. I think. If we end up having an issue, we'll tape and we'll readjust. We'll be
Nice.
okay. If I have to, absolutely, I'll come out. But I'm pretty confident. I'm only playing the one division. I'm pretty confident I'll be okay. The knee feels good. I've been doing good at PT. So
Nice. You back working?
yeah, I missed like 2 days of work. So
Damn. And you started picking shit up again?
I eased back into that, but I'm fully capable now at work.
You feel stable on it?
Yeah, I leg pressed 255 today, 10 times with one leg,
Damn, dude.
which was pretty good. They were happy about that before I went to Kansas City. So that
So wait, they cut you open?
No. I didn't get surgery on this one.
What'd they do? Just
I've just been doing the PT.
so it's still torn? Or
Yeah. No, they're.
Did you get X-rays and shit?
I got X-rays and an MRI. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's torn meniscus.
Meniscus.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's not ACL. I thought it was. I got lucky.
What was the surgery option?
Essentially, they would scope it and either when they got in there, they decide to either remove the meniscus or repair it. But it looks like I'm going to avoid surgery altogether on it. which is good.
Nice.
Because on my left knee, I did do ACL, double meniscus, and MCL, and that was a real pain in the ass. So,
You did it all on that one.
yeah, this one I tore everything other than the LCL.
So you can't donate that.
Oh well, this one's got a cadaver ACL in it. I actually have
Really?
someone else's ACL. Yes.
Wow. 'Cause what do they usually take it out of your ass or something?
I think they take part of your hamstring.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take part. But this, I got a cadaver. They were like, it's really bad. But now it's been good since then, thank God. And yeah, just figuring out this. Got some IT band issues, and everything's good.
IT band, damn.
Yeah.
Tight.
My IT bands are always crazy tight, so it's always something I'm working on.
Oh yeah.
That's
Gotta take care of them, dude. It's huge. You
Yeah.
foam roll on that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm looking into some peptides. No, that's Facebook keeps telling me take peptides. I don't know. I don't know how to get them.
Fuck
So
you, Facebook.
I would do it. At this point, it's not quite steroids. It just fixes you. But I don't know how to get it, and I'm not going to see a doctor about it. So fuck 'em.
I mean, anyone can do this. You can go to your primary care doctor and be like,
Fuck my primary care doctor.
no, you could literally get tests done, and they can tell you if your testosterone's low. And if
Oh
it's-
yeah. Well,
and then
I
you
could
could get T. So you
Well,
can
yeah.
get really anything.
I'm not trying to get steroids, man.
I'm just saying, if someone wanted to, they could.
Yeah.
Like even professional athletes, if
I
they're
know.
low in testosterone, they can take it. So they're technically taking it.
I gotcha. Yeah. Peptides aren't TRT or anything. It's
No, I know that. I'm just saying,
yeah,
like,
it's
you said steroids, so
well, yeah, because a lot of people equate it. You can't take them for like professional sports.
yeah.
But nowadays I'm not playing anything that anybody tests me in, so so it doesn't matter.
When you were playing dodgeball, you were pissing in a cup.
No, but they did start now for like USA Dodgeball doing testing.
Was it random or everybody?
I think this year they had it. The world's team. It was a random player from each team, which is only like 6 guys. So.
Oh, it's only 6. Like, get you go.
Well, I think it's the starters. So I don't know exactly how it worked, but I think it's of the starters they pick a random guy. Again, I don't know if peptides even show up on those, but
yeah.
but I'm thinking about I thought about looking at it, and then they were like, oh, you got to talk to your doctor. Like, all right, never mind, not gonna happen. I don't want to talk to him.
Is that
That
the
one.
doctor that you see at the Hopper?
Yes, yeah, that's my primary care, yeah. But I haven't gone to him in years now.
You just skip that one.
Well, they won't let me go if I'm sick. If
So
you're sick,
when like you do your week yearly checkup.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
But last I did it, it was fine. Everything was good, whatever. And then since I had they did like a full workup on me for a life insurance thing, and I was fine. They covered me, so
Yeah.
I assume they didn't find anything. So overall, yeah, I don't know. I think it's okay, but yeah, no, I don't know. That doctor's office is so crazy now because it's. If you say, "Hey, I'm sick," they're like, "All right, well, you can't come in here. Then we're gonna do a video chat with you."
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with a video chat for a doctor? That's like my mechanic telling me, "Oh yeah, let me see it on video chat, and then I'll I'll tell you what you need." No, I want you to fix the fucking car.
No, it is annoying. I understood it for like maybe the first year of COVID.
A little while, yeah.
I understand
With the
it,
thing
but-
that was like, okay, you probably have COVID. How about you come test for COVID?
The best
If
part
that's
is-
not true, then we go get.
Yeah, the best part is you do the video chat, then they're like, all right, come do a test. Then you walk through the sick door. You don't even walk through the front. Why don't I just walk through the sick door the first time?
Yeah, why don't you just bring me here for a COVID test? I don't exactly, But they're still doing it. It's
And then you do the video chat. They're like, yeah, you should do this and that. Like, drink fucking Gatorade. Yeah, no shit. I'm drinking Gatorade, dick face.
Yeah, like I had strep throat the one time, and I was like, yeah, I have strep throat, and they were like, all right, cool, we'll just write you a prescription then. I was like, all right.
They're just guessing.
Well,
But you're just telling the truth.
They know I've had it 50 times. What am I going to abuse amoxicillin?
They're like, say get it close to the
camera.
Yeah,
like, all right, now you swab the thing and mail that to us, and we'll let you know in a few weeks. No, I was like, but I said that, and they were like, you're good. All right, cool. We'll just send the script to your pharmacy. Fuck it. See you later. All right, bye. But no problem.
I think it is crazy too. Like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, like they'll ship shit to your house. It's like right down the street. Like,
do they? I've never done that.
You could, yeah.
I just go to Walgreens across the street. So
yeah, but there's some people who don't do that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. That's pretty nuts.
That's top secret information.
Oh, I knew that the pharmacies around here, there is like some of like the private ones, and I see them zooming around delivering shit all the time. But
well, also there was a time too where a lot of pharmacies were out of prescriptions. Like they couldn't fill the prescriptions in the town.
Yeah, I know.
So then people were just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just get this every 30 days for the rest of my life." So I'm just gonna sign up for you to mail this fucking bitch from the town.
I heard Amazon's getting into the pharmacy game.
Dude, Amazon's doing everything.
Yeah.
Did you see the new Tesla fucking idea?
The robots?
Robot cars.
Oh, I saw robot people.
So I think, don't quote me on it, but this is the idea. I think it's the new model.
The bus thing?
The Tesla taxi.
Okay. It's like a big bus, right?
No. Oh. So basically it's your car. So it's you got a Tesla, right?
Okay.
You park that bitch in your driveway, and
it just goes and works for you.
Yeah, and it goes and works for you, and it comes back. It's fully automated. So when you get in it, obviously for you, you're not going to take your car to work, but for someone who drives,
if I had a car that's going to bring me there, I've always wanted to get a golf cart to drive to work.
It'd be funny if it got to the point where you're like you mastered the perfect drive, like the least amount of turns and everything, and you just went backwards out of your driveway to work, and then when you left work, it was going forward.
I mean, I've done it. I've driven back and forth to work in reverse here before.
I'm sure you have, but I'm saying it's like the perfect drive on a go-kart, or a little go-kart or something.
Yeah, I've always wanted one. What do you want to try next? We got Baja Blast Punch or Pineapple. Looks like regular Baja Blast is drank.
I'll try the punch.
All right, let's find out what the fuck Baja Blast Punch is. Never heard of it.
Drink this shit.
It's got a cool manta ray or something on it. What'd you say that is? What's that manta ray? Stingray?
Yeah, it's a motherfucking stingray, dude. Actually, I don't see the fucking tail on the end. Wish I had Google.
It's got a tail coming up here.
Oh, so then it's a stingray.
Manta rays don't have tails?
Well, it depends. Is there actual stinger on that bitch or not?
Oh.
Because manta rays, they can't sting you. They just have like a bone in it. But
oh, okay. Well, this one, this one, look, see, it ends there. I think this is a stingray.
Yeah, we're going to call it a stingray. It
all right.
Cooler.
Well, stingray. I don't know. They've been down here for like a year. You want to just try it first? I don't care.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I'll do it. That's the worst.
Good?
That's a code red.
Oh, no way. Oh, my God.
That's like the best code red. It's a nice, sweet code red.
Well, it does taste just like Code Red. Oh, my God. Good call. Yeah, it tastes just like Code Red. Yeah. I mean, again, it's got that zero sugar taste. But other than that, it's got that's like grenadine-y taste. That's nuts. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. Baja Blast. You're
Blast
hiding.
me off, baby.
Yeah. All right. Well, I didn't think I'd even like this, but
But you said you do have. Oh, dude,
24 out of
you
29.
missed. Did you see that?
No.
If you like go like that enough times, like it'll eventually like put on the thumbs up. Because I found it like I was editing one day and I was like, "What the fuck is that thumbs up?" It'll happen like throughout the episode.
All
It
right.
just like happens randomly. But
Okay.
anyway, you said you have the code red actually upstairs though, right?
No, I don't think there's Code Red in the pack.
Oh, I thought you said the other pack had
No, it's got Baja
classic
Blast
Mountain
regular.
Dews.
It's got Classic Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, Live Wire, which I'm excited to try, and it's not Code Red. I don't remember what the fourth one is.
Well, they hid code red in that.
Yeah, this tastes just like Code Red. All right, well, that's exciting because,
Dude, I have to tell you something, and you're not gonna like it, but I gotta pee.
oh, that's okay.
So,
I don't care. I'm super not mad at stuff. It's up to you.
we
if you
do
wanna-
need some new commercial.
Yeah, well, maybe. Well, I guess that won't happen this week, but we could. Maybe I can. I could send videos from Kansas City. We can clip them in, baby. We can. I am gonna be fully attired this whole weekend. I got good outfits for each day. Super fun. So we'll be rocking that. We'll be. I probably won't be diving down any stairs this weekend, unfortunately. But, sometimes you gotta heal. Gonna wear a lot of mental health stuff. Gonna be super fun. And then I'll wear those slowly on this podcast from here, afterwards. Most of my stuff's packed right now. It's, it's tough. Packing the right stuff for the right amount of days. I'm only going for a few days though, so all good. Got a 3:00 flight out tomorrow. Fly back in Sunday night. Gonna be beautiful.
And we're back.
Yeah. Jack has returned.
Yes.
Chris and Aaron's new apartment's nice.
Oh yeah, you did see it.
Yes, I did.
Nice.
And the complex.
What's the address
It's all
again?
brand new. I'm not gonna.
I wish you did.
share.
I would have beeped it up.
I don't know it off the top of my head, but I'm pretty
You
sure.
You should have just said anything.
But it is nice. It's a new development. It's
Nice.
they got like a gym. There's a rooftop. I didn't get to see the rooftop.
Oh, it's a complex.
Yeah, it's an apartment
Nice.
complex, and it's
That's
got like a
cool.
dog park in it. It's got all kinds of shit. So they have a dog, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, the rooftop is supposed to be really cool. I assume it is. Everything else is nice there, so whatever. I did get stuck in the elevator though.
Moving shit, or you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to leave? Oh, that's the worst. Were you
Yeah.
holding something?
We had the king size mattress in the.
You're like pinned to the wall in that.
Yeah, we were like just holding the mattress up. It was on a dolly. But yeah, me and Aaron got stuck in a elevator for
How-
15 minutes.
Did you have to hit the button?
We hit the call button, yeah, and then I didn't realize that doesn't call the office of the building we're in.
You called the fire department?
No, it called the
Landlord?
elevator repair service.
Uh,
So before they got there, the staff figured out that we were stuck in there. So the guy who owns the building or whatever came and manually opened the door. And we were like, well, just so you know, there's a technician on his way because we were stuck. And we didn't have phone service. I was like, I don't know. There's nothing we could do. But I hit the call button, and we thought it was going to call the office. And it
what'd the
didn't.
guy say?
He was cool about it. He was just like, yeah, I'm sorry you got stuck in the elevator. It's like, I guess, it must have got off balance or something and just stopped. Because, it was weird because the door just closed, and then just nothing happened. So we tried hitting the open door, closed door, everything.
Down.
It worked out good that we didn't, freak out or anything. And,
You ever seen that movie, Devil?
yeah.
Devil Later? There it is.
Oh, shit.
I don't know why.
That's crazy.
I don't know. The feds are listening in.
I've never noticed that. Is
It's
that
weird, right?
yeah? Is that a camera function or a computer?
I was thinking like, I think it is OBS. I don't even know.
Oh, okay, maybe. All right. Yes, we use OBS here. It's a operating system, so fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing. I've never done that before. I've been stuck on an elevator.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Again, thank God I wasn't in a rush. I wasn't.
How long do you think you would have lasted? Like, amount of hours?
Me? I'd be fine for quite. I mean, I was a little bit parched, I guess. Yeah, no, I could have hung for a while. The not having phone service and stuff would have sucked, but we had a mattress in there. I would have just sat it into the corner and folded it like a couch and just chilled for a while if I had to. It'd go a while. I would crack way after most people.
Yeah. So you would lay that fucking mattress on the floor?
Yeah, I would just sit in it.
Yeah.
It was in like a mattress bag, so it was.
All right, here's the real question. How long into it would you have needed to have a beer tossed in there?
I mean, imagine just getting locked in an elevator with like a case of beer. It'd be nice. Just like, I don't know. I had nothing
how quickly do you crack the first one? If you have a 30 rack in.
If I have a 30 rack in there, immediately like, oh, this isn't working. All right. It'd be like
just in case.
Yeah, like it could be the slightest delay, and I'd be like, all right, well, guess we're stuck here for a while. You guys.
A good excuse is like, if anyone does have to pee, now you have somewhere to pee.
Yeah, we better drink up all these cans so we can refill them in case.
Refill them with piss. In this closed environment.
Yeah.
That would get me. Smell of piss.
Who's the person you'd most want to be stuck on an elevator with? That's a good question. Say it's 2 hours.
A blind person.
Ooh.
I feel like they wouldn't get freaked out or anything like where they like, I need to get off. It's just like, dude, I don't see anything anyway. I could just imagine I'm home. Everything's all good, dude.
Man. I guess that's a good.
I don't want to be with someone who's gonna freak out. Is what I'm saying. I want to be with someone who's gonna be chill about it. My worst nightmare would be someone who's just like, "Get me the fuck off of this." As soon as it stops and it's like it's not moving, they're like, "Get me the fuck off of this."
It could be kind of fun though if you have like 2 other people on there and one person's just freaking the fuck out.
No, yeah, I'm saying if you go solo dolo with that crazy motherfucker, nah,
that'd be rough. But
that'll get me to crack.
Yeah, I would hate to be on there with like someone who just sucks to talk to
or doesn't talk.
I think I'd rather not talk. I think I'd rather.
Would you take the mattress and
like
build a wall?
Just the people that like
you get that.
You got to explain everything to them. I think I'd rather them just speak another language and just be like, yeah, how about we just don't talk to each other?
Yeah. Just every like.
Because I hate when
17 minutes you just look at each other and just go like.
Yeah. Like.
I don't know. Do you know? No, I don't know. All right, back to the phone.
Again, there was no service, no internet, no phone service. I guess just the closed environment made that happen. I don't know, all the metal around us, but it was no service. So it was, I guess I could have played music on my phone till it died.
Did anyone know you were stuck other than the landlord or whatever, the owner?
No, and originally he didn't know. It was just we were just sitting. I think someone tried to use the elevator. It's only one elevator in the building, so someone probably just tried to use the elevator. Like, by the way, it's not working.
Dude, that would suck. They don't even have 2 elevators. You get stuck or like one.
As far as I know, it's the one elevator. Maybe across the building. Again, the place is huge, so maybe across the building, and this was just the one that's. What?
A new elevator or old?
Yeah, it's a whole new building.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's the whole place is like brand new. And it's really again, I was very impressed by how like even like the how it's structured. Like the hallways are nice and wide, so it's
Nice.
easy to move people in and stuff. It was very simple. It just was a pain in the ass. There's even a like there's like a common area, I guess, outside of the rooms. It's huge. I was like, you can hang out here.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Happy for him.
Yeah, no, it's exciting, and they're not far away. They're right, still just over the bridge.
Yeah, and that's like he loves being over there,
Yeah,
hitting all those
yeah,
bars and stuff.
it's only a couple minutes from his old house, so
Yeah.
he's good. Aaron's happy about it. They got the dog, so hopefully that doesn't become an issue.
Doesn't he have a cat?
Uh, no, that was the house cat. Rick just
Okay.
lives at at he was the landlord's cat,
Okay.
but he'll still see Rick. He acts like he's never going to be back at that house. It's his friend's house.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like his best friend was his roommate there, and it like they lived with his other friend.
That's
So like
awesome.
it's not like he's gonna never see Rick or any of them again or that house again. He's gonna gotta be in that house again probably this weekend. Like
That's
he's
awesome.
it's not like anything that's gonna be this huge
Yeah.
uh
Change. Yeah.
shift. I and the nice thing is the commute is still the same, so like that's good because a couple of the places we're looking at was gonna be like yeah, but it's gonna be an hour for me to get to work, which sucks.
Yeah.
Like you were talking about earlier
Yeah.
with you, yeah.
It's gonna be a half hour.
Yeah,
But
but and again, you're going at kind of off hours. You're not
yeah.
going at like peak shit
Eh,
hours.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Oh, fingers crossed. It won't be for too long, you know. The goal is 5-10 years, and then see where we want to be.
okay. I was gonna say
But
5-10 years there, or 5-10 years in this job, and then transfer or something.
5-10 years at the new place, but
Okay.
um, same thing with the job. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, yeah, because with that, can you like transfer around or?
I could transfer anywhere in the country, and I keep my pay for the state I'm in. So if the wages
great.
were to change, like, not that it would be minimum wage, but
Yeah, I got yeah. It's got to be comparable to.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
then,
that's cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of good benefits with that. I mean, you basically got to get accepted though. It's like a
Well,
job
yeah, of
offer.
course, but
Yeah, you lose your seniority, but if you do it early enough, it's worth
I'm
it.
sure if you get enough seniority too, that it's easier to shift.
You lose your seniority when you go to the next office.
I know, but when you get to like getting to that office, they probably accept you better if you have
Oh
decent
yeah.
seniority. I would think.
They look at your whole record. Every time you were late, every time, all that shit.
Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. Um. Anyway, I guess talking baseball, we got into it a little bit
Oh,
earlier,
yeah.
but who do you, if the Yankees were to go on, who would you rather face, Mets or Dodgers?
Everyone's saying it would be cool to see a Subway Series. I think that would be cool.
The Yankees fans I've talked to are not stoked on that idea. They're like,
Well,
listen,
I'm
I do
saying, like,
not
the
want to fucking
news-
play the Mets.
I definitely want to play the Mets because we're gonna beat the fucking Mets. Sorry.
Okay.
But I don't. It's not that I don't want to see Subway Series, but I definitely would like to see the Yankees, especially Judge, go against Ohtani.
Otani and
I mean,
Betts.
that's the script, really. It's the big two names,
I-
and the best part is that you have the three top players. You have
Yeah,
Judge, Otani, and then you have actually Soto is right behind them with all their stats.
Yeah.
He's having not an off year; he's having a great year too.
yeah.
But it's just funny, like. It's the best players. The Dodgers have good pitching. Like it's all great.
Yeah,
I think that would be. The Mets are, This,
I think as long as the Yankees win, no matter what, it's going to be a cool World Series.
Yeah, and I think the Yankees are going to win. They're going to pull it out.
Because who the fuck cares about the Cleveland Guardians or whatever the hell they are?
They have a good program there. They're always in it every year. They're just missing, two pieces.
Who, the Guardians?
Yeah.
Who's like their star player? I can't even
Here's
name
the
one
best
player.
thing. They don't have a big cap. So what they do is they build up their farm system. and they try and sign guys for rookie contracts for just how in football you try and get them for 5 years.
I
cheap.
got you, but who's their best player then? Like, is it somebody I've even
They
heard of?
got some veterans that they got Ramirez, they got Naylor.
Don't know either of them. Well,
That's what I'm trying to say is
Yeah.
for someone like you that
I got you. Yeah, I got you. But like, I could name people on all three of the other teams. I can't name a single person on that team.
yeah, and it's because of just the market that they're in. But the Guardians are a good team.
Oh, all right.
But
Does Mike Trout even play anymore? Is he?
he got hurt in the middle of the season.
Oh, okay.
But the
for a
Angels
while.
really, I mean,
I know they've always been they've been obscure for a while now, and he was just a shining star on a shit team. But
I mean, he was definitely the best player, and then Ohtani came in.
some of the Ohtani stats I see are
I mean, he was putting up tremendous stats with the Angels with Mike Trout. It helps being in that lineup with Trout.
I guess.
But then when you also add the Dodgers lineup compared to it, like he's batting around some really good. He just ended up playing better. Trout is a good player. I'm hoping that he goes, hopefully to the Yankees, but to any team.
Is he like going to be a
'Cause
free agent,
Ohtani-
or is he?
No, but Ohtani left because he wants to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, I got you.
Trout has played in the playoffs, just a few games though, like playing games and shit.
Yeah, again, I've heard about him for years, and it's always just been like, yeah, I don't know.
He's
no
great.
personality, and he's he's just an extremely talented guy. Doesn't give a shit if he wins or.
I compare it to in my opinion, just like the Jets in New York. They're the Mets. They're the lesser team. The Nets, they're the lesser team in New York, and that's how it is for them when they're in California. But California is such a big state; they have a fuck ton of teams.
That's what I was gonna say. Is California? It's like there's what 6 baseball teams?
But you have
5?
but you have the Dodgers right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you even have the Oakland A's. You got San Fran, the Giants, and then you got San Diego.
Yeah. So there's 5 There's 5 baseball teams in California.
So they're definitely the lesser in that area with LA.
Well, who the fuck cares about Anaheim?
Yeah.
And the Oakland A's are still in Oakland. I thought everyone left Oakland.
They're moving to Vegas.
They're also moving to Vegas.
Yeah, the Oakland A's are moving to Vegas.
So they're gonna be the Vegas A's, or they're gonna be the Aces or something.
Nah, I think they'll be the Vegas A's. That was what I heard because this year was the last year they're playing in the fucking
the Coliseum or whatever the fuck it's called.
Whatever the fuck.
Okay, well.
Basically, the big problem was they wanted a new stadium and they weren't getting approved for it. So they saw a market opportunity.
I got you. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happens every time one of these fucking teams.
They don't have they're, again, a small market team, so it's hard to compete, but they did not put together a good team, and their owner kind of said, fuck it. And basically the fans were striking. They weren't going to games. And then there was one game they picked out of the whole year, and it sold out. And they're like, why did it sell out? And then everyone has a fucking t-shirt fuck this guy. Yeah. So they're pissed at the owner for fucking wanting to leave.
I get it. Okay. Well, that's fun. That's a fun thing to be. Maybe I'm a Oakland A's fan.
I like the A's. I definitely like their organization.
I like Giambi.
Came to the Yanks.
Yeah.
Giambi is cool.
Pretty cool.
Moneyball's a good movie.
I never saw Moneyball, but I've seen clips that look fun.
Yeah.
I watched the other day with Brad Pitt firing the guy who's like, I've been a scout for 25 years. You're going to listen to that fucking MIT boy in there. Yeah. I'm fucking out of here. And he's like, well, then I guess we'll see you later then. Yeah. And I thought that was pretty fun. I saw that clip. I never saw the movie, though.
Yeah. You definitely start rooting for the A's as you're watching the movie. It's like the guy gets one hit. And you're like, all right.
I liked Angels in the outfield. That was good.
Angels in the outfield's good.
It's a good one. I think they made more than one, unfortunately, but the first one.
I don't know about it, and I don't It doesn't exist to me.
Yeah, the first one was good.
First one's great.
I think
It's
they
the
did
only
make
one.
more than one. Yeah, I hope that was it, but I think they made two.
I hope not.
Anyway, I think we
I think
we
where
did
are we
it.
at? 55. I think we got another 10 minutes.
Okay, another
'Cause
10
I
minutes.
stepped
That's
out.
fine.
I mean, I'll use the 2 minutes we had, but we have a couple of minutes left.
While you were in the restroom, I just talked anyway, so you
Oh.
should be able to use it anyway. But it's fine. Yeah. Anyway, I guess when I come back, I'll be back. I guess this is gonna post after Kansas City. I was gonna say, give me some recs on places to go in Kansas City. I'll try and make them, but
that's not happening.
I was so bad at timing things. But so I guess we get.
Maybe you could come back with some really good reviews on where we should go.
There you go. I'll come back with some ideas.
Definitely food, bar.
Yeah. Hopefully I run into Jackson Mahomes again. I did last year. So
really?
yeah.
You got on his TikTok?
I did not. I just ran into him quick. He was actually getting kicked out of a bar. But
oh, you were there when he got kicked out of that bar? It was on like TMZ. He got kicked out with Mahomes' wife too.
Oh no, he was just getting kicked out of a bar. I don't think it was the same occasion you're talking about.
Why does he have to get kicked out of bars? Why can't he just go to the bar, act like a normal person?
I think he was like 19, so
again,
I don't think
why
he was
can't
old
he
enough.
just go to a bar, act like a normal person, have a few beers?
Well, I think they just knew who he
again.
was, and they were like, "You got to be." Again, he didn't do anything wild when I was there, so. I quickly saw him just getting carried past me. I was walking in, and I was like, "Oh, that's Jackson Mahomes. I'll see ya."
What is the legality on that?
On
The bar
kicking
loses
people out?
their license. No, bar loses their license if he gets popped on the internet. And someone's like, he's 19. Why is he drinking a beer in a bar?
I don't know Missouri law that well, but most places it comes with a pretty hefty fine.
Yeah.
You can get your liquor license taken away if it's, I don't think, a first offense thing. Well, I guess if they've decided, that's egregious enough, sure. But
if you own the bar, would you let him in?
no, I mean, not at 19. Yeah, definitely not at like knowing this kid's 19 or something.
Well, how do you know he's 19? You just Google it?
Yeah, I mean, he's like famous for being not 21. So
I don't
mean,
know.
now I think now he is.
Yeah,
but
I don't know
at the time
what he's really famous for.
At the time, he was just being Patrick Mahomes' younger brother, who's
and good for him.
Whatever 19 or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
I got nothing against him. I don't know. He's got some wild stuff with those that fucking crazy ass video on the internet. But
yeah. I did see Mahomes during the Kansas City Royals series. He showed up. He's part owner.
Yeah, I saw him in the booth. But you
Yeah.
you went to the game?
No, I didn't go to that game.
Oh, yeah, I saw him on the
on
TV.
TV.
I saw him on the TV. I've been watching a little more baseball than I used to.
It's gonna be fun. I promise you. No matter who's in the fucking World Series, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I've normally liked betting on.
I heard for tennis. I don't know what the next fucking.
That Nadal guy is leaving, right?
Maybe I don't know. But what do they call the big matches? Like I don't know. There's a big match coming up maybe this weekend. They are opting for the first two matches of the tournament or some shit. Or the first two rounds. I'm sorry. They're using no referees. They're using just
AI.
Yeah, just AI.
Okay, I mean
they're testing.
Probably
it out.
makes sense. I mean,
yeah, good for them.
Yeah, I'm so happy the NFL started just using the replay assist guy for all that stuff where it's review it or don't just okay, he's in. Done. Yeah. Keep going. There's no need to stop the game for 6 minutes for the ref to look at it 50 times.
Just have one guy looking at it always. I can tell you.
Well, not even one guy. Hey, his feet were in. The computer knows.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying I don't understand why
the computer knows how fast the guy was running. He knows when the guy's in bounds.
Yeah. I'm just saying for the past 20 years, I've been saying, why don't they have a fucking guy in the booth upstairs
Oh, yeah,
watching
just
the replay
like no, it's
for every
yeah.
play, for like literally every play,
Yeah.
or just have a team of guys doing it. I mean, how hard is it really? I think like now you opted for this fucking AI shit to get it perfect when you could have had a fucking crew who was
That's
nailing
true.
it for
Yeah,
years.
I'm glad baseball finally like lets you review stuff.
Well, it's weird in baseball. You like call to fucking New York, and then there's the crew that's
New
why
York,
is it not?
New York runs the world. Don't worry about that.
I know, but why is it not instant? Like,
I don't know, but it is funny.
why do I
that-
have to make a
it is
fucking
funny
phone call to
It
get the
is funny
call
that
right?
both that the NFL also is like, well, New York says that everything's fine. I'm like, what about what do you mean? Why not just like you said? Why don't we have just a guy who's watching the play from the correct camera angle, not a guy who's standing behind the catcher going, "Yep, that's right,
Yeah.
that was good." Like,
I think for the close ones, you should be able to challenge it, and it should be like instant.
you shouldn't even have to challenge it. It should just be
Yeah.
like there because they have an earpiece in, like, "Hey, that was an out." That's it. Like,
Yeah.
just call him out.
Then you could just hire anyone. You
Yeah,
could have
you-
a guy who could do backflips and just whatever he
yeah,
hears.
that's
he
what the
just-
Savannah Bananas do, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could have just anyone do it. Just go out. That's it.
What I do think needs to change about the NFL is, the phones on the sideline, like the old phones
like,
on the sideline.
yeah, like to talk to the coordinators. Yeah.
You don't really see that very often, but
Yeah,
they,
I was
they
saying it
need to
doesn't
do
pop
that
up as
more.
much.
And in baseball, they obviously use the telephone.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. They comically get the biggest phone they have.
What I need to start seeing is them put a quarter in every time they go to use it, because it's
Yeah.
like, dude, did you bring the fucking quarters?
I think they should bring a rotary phone.
that, dude.
Have
Yeah,
to dial each number.
let's make this shit a little bit harder.
Yeah, just
Because
Like-
now they have a camera in the dugout, on the field that shows what's going on not only in your bullpen but the other team's bullpen.
I would start throwing wacky stuff, like have the guy act concussed, just throwing the wrong way.
And I'm not positive of this, but I'm pretty sure if you go into the dugout, like the clubhouse, there's tunnels down there where you could hit. There's like TV screens of the broadcast going on. It's on a delay. So like, because that's how fucking Houston was banging on the garbage cans.
yeah.
But you also can see what's going on in the bullpen too. Because the guy who's DHing, like, I mean, you're gonna get up and take a few swings down there, in between innings, or like, you're getting up this inning.
I don't know.
Anyway, so
I understand on deck circles, but I don't know what you're talking about.
have you been into like a major league clubhouse or like a college clubhouse? It's basically the locker room.
Yeah.
And you come out of the locker room. It might be one big tunnel for both teams, but then you walk out. No, I'm sorry. There's the clubhouse underneath, probably like the bleachers.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you're on the third base side.
Okay. It's
Those-
usually
those
the away
seats-
team.
Those seats that are going up.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath those seats, there's going to be a tunnel to the clubhouse where they get changed and shit.
Yeah.
On the way there, in the new stadiums, especially, like, there's tunnels
There's
where they
just
can.
like camera. There's just like a.
There's
TVs.
tunnels so they can hit, like before the games and stuff. There's a tee and they can like hit, or someone can throw to them.
Okay, so like a
Or
batting
someone-
cage.
Yeah, there's a batting cage, or someone could be
Okay.
down there like, playing catch, like getting ready to go in the game, stretching out, whatever. But there's also going to be a live feed of what's going on outside. Like also like let's say you're a manager, you get thrown out of the game, or a player,
Yeah.
you can
go
go
watch
into the
game there,
clubhouse
yeah.
and you could watch the game.
Well, yeah. Okay, I understand that
So
concept. Okay.
they just have one extra TV outside in the middle of, where the locker room is and where the field is. There's like a little, spot where they can turfed area, and they could just watch
Okay.
that. And you can watch the pitcher in the bullpen,
Yeah.
and you could time up like how he's throwing a fastball. I can get my timing down.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy
and you
throws
see the
this way,
speed he's
so
throwing. Yeah.
I want to
got
get
ya.
my front foot down first because he's real quick to the plate, or he's taking
Okay.
forever, so I can take forever. So you just start timing that up. That's like the biggest thing about hitting. So
I never thought about that part of it. Okay.
yeah, so it's just, to me, I think it's bullshit, and you should put a quarter in, and there shouldn't be a fucking live feed. Make this shit harder. I think it's too
Okay.
easy. Why am I like?
I don't when people say, "Oh, hitting a baseball is the hardest thing to do in sports." I think there's an argument for it. My argument against it is, then why does it happen a third of the time?
I hear what you're saying. In my experience, like you could if you batted a whole season's worth of at bats against a high school pitcher,
Yeah.
you're gonna make contact with the ball. Probably close to like at least 20% of the time.
Yeah.
And that's like you just picking up a bat on a fucking rainy day. Like you're not like training for this shit or anything. So someone who's in my experience, it gets to a level like college. There's certain levels where when someone's throwing above 90 miles an hour, that's like the level of like when you start seeing like college guys
Well,
start like
the
making
sports
crazy
science
catches.
part of it is
Yeah.
they go like, oh well, you have .03 fucking milliseconds to figure out
I'm just saying
if you're gonna swing or not.
The average guy is not gonna be able to walk into the MLB and hit 300.
I got you, but like
I understand what you're saying. It's part of the game. It happens 30% of the time.
it happens like I that's what I'm saying is I
But
just don't...
here's the other thing about that. You get your ace pitcher, your best pitcher.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hit 300.
You're not hitting 300.
But what you are gonna do is when you're playing a series, the fourth pitcher, or the starting game 3 or 4.
Yeah, you're gonna start
gonna,
rocking.
Yeah.
Them.
I mean, they usually bring back their ace for game 4 and game 7, but like game 3, you're gonna get the third worst guy, and that's when you can really make a dent, you know. Or that pitcher can just prove that they're an actual ace, you know.
I got you. I understand.
So that's where that
and
number,
I get
like,
where it
fluctuates.
comes from. It's just like, there are things like, recovering an onside kick that happen at a 1% rate.
Yeah, well, the new one.
Well, the new one's the same as it used to be. It's just now.
It's bullshit.
Well, I'm saying that the new, there's no new onside kick. It's just you can only do an onside kick now.
Yeah, but
with
what about
2 minutes left and you have to be losing or whatever.
Pat McAfee fucking tipping it.
Yeah.
Right to the middle
Again, you
it.
can't just do the random one anymore.
But I like the strategic way of like if you're a team who's like trying to return the ball and you leave that spot open, I should be able to take advantage.
like the old kickoffs. I don't.
What about the squib kick? Can you still fucking squib it, or you have to tell them too?
You could squib it, I think, but if it doesn't land in like that zone,
it has to land after the fucking
like that green line. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I can't. I turn that off.
Well, it has to land but like even after the lineup of people, there's like another 10 yards. It has to land like in that. I think it's in like the 30-yard line, or the touchback is like the 35.
Yeah.
So it's hard to squib it. I see what they're doing, they're just trying to get people to return kicks again.
But like, what if I just hit a line drive? Like, let's say my team, I'm kicking. My team sets up more to the side and leaves something in the middle, and there just happens to be a guy who's standing front row right there. If I kick a line drive in that guy and hits him, why can't my team fucking recover it?
I think you can.
So I don't have to hit it after the row.
I think if it's touched, it's no problem.
But that's what I liked about the squib kick is if you did set up someone in the front, you could fucking rock that dude.
Yeah,
because it's more often than not
again,
a guy who's a hands guy.
If you get their guy to fumble, I mean that's him touching it, and then whatever that'd be a fumble. I mean that'd be.
I'm just saying there are little things that they took. It might be Bush League.
I think we're gonna see some teams start to mess with different plays on those kickoffs now, like different kind of
like reverse and throw it across the fucking field. Shit.
Yeah, potentially, because essentially then all you got to do is beat. It forces teams to be stricter on staying in their lanes. And if you can get everyone to stay in their lane in this new system, you got to beat like 2 guys, and then you're gone.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it.
I get you. I don't know. I see what they're doing, trying to just make kickoffs important, because before it was like, okay, just bring the ball to the 25-yard line. What are we doing here?
Yeah. And I think if it goes back to what it was, that's what's still going to happen. You're not
Yeah.
going to take that.
I mean, unless they just. My thing is, like, why don't you just kick off from, like, the 15-yard line? And if your kicker's good enough to kick the ball fucking 75 yards into the end zone, great.
So
But
what was the old touchback? 25 or 20?
so, like 4 years ago and before,
The classic.
it
I'm
ended up
sorry.
at the 20-yard line
Okay.
on a touchback.
And now what is it now? 20. Or what did it advance to? The 25?
It advanced to the 25, and now it depends on where you kicked it to. It could be the 25, the 30, or the 35, I think,
Okay.
depending on how you kick it off.
Here's a good fucking answer to this fucking play. Just like how in baseball, intentional walk, you don't have to throw the 4 pitches anymore.
Okay.
Why can't I just forfeit you the 30 or the 25?
Well, you essentially can. You just kick it out of the end zone.
Fuck the play.
Well,
Why am I going to put anyone out there to get hurt
well,
if that's what we're doing?
then
and
you
I'm just going to forfeit that to you.
Because then you have to have a kicker who still kicks the ball 65 fucking yards.
I'm just saying their solution to this play is to less injuries and to make it safer.
But
why not
not necessarily, because they're doing it to make it safer and less injuries with returns. They want people to return the ball. Because before they were just getting no returns.
All right, so what if I only got like 2 of those a game?
I think basically it's, all the NFL kickers can, but it's
a waste of fucking time half the time. I'm watching it.
Sort of. Also, if you want to do that, if you want to like make sure it's gonna be the 25, you gotta kick it out of the back of the end zone, which is tough. That's a 70-yard kick then.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Because technically they can return it out of the end zone still. So you have to kick it 70 yards.
Yeah, but 4 years ago, that's what was happening every time.
But they weren't taking it out of the end zone.
No, but 4 years ago, a lot of the people were just
they also
kicking
moved it back.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Before they moved it back.
It was only 5 yards.
Either way.
I
Here's another
see what you're saying.
I should get a fucking point if I drill it through the fucking goalpost. How about that?
That'd be fine. If you put it through the goalposts and you get it, then you get a point. It's fine with me,
And then they still get the ball, and
then you'd have just fucking monsters coming and kicking.
Fuck yeah, dude!
Like,
If you missed that extra
it'd be
point,
cool.
you can get it back.
It would make kickers be getting drafted in the first round.
That's what they should do.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
In the arena football, they have just that big screen in the back, and you just kick it off of that.
Yeah, the arena football though it's a small field. I don't really understand it.
I don't either, but is it live off of that back screen?
I think so. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Arena football's got some cool stuff. It's just
a lot of injuries.
Yeah, and it doesn't have the. I was thinking about that the other day. Has Lingerie Football League ever had a concussion?
Yeah.
I
don't know. What was the hardcore league that they had for? It was on like MTV or some shit.
FX or whatever. Spike TV has had Lingerie Football League, and
some of those bitches were laying some.
But I never heard about CTE in that league, and they were just wearing hockey helmets and shoulder pads.
I mean, what about the original XFL? They didn't talk about CTE.
There were people getting concussions though.
And they got rewarded. I think they got like a bonus if they did.
No, they were that league was fun, man. I liked the original XFL. They had some crazy shit.
Would you
coin toss being like an actual skill based thing was cool. I thought they had some cool stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mind if that league turned more into the WWE. Not that it was scripted, but like I know your strengths. I know we're playing characters. I would have liked that more than where it is now.
I would have liked the if they made it like, because the new iteration of XFL had like them interviewing the quarterbacks on the sidelines like in the middle of like basically the end of the drive. They'd go talk to like.
They don't even get to talk to their coach about what they just.
Oh
fucked up.
yeah. And it would be like, hey, you just got an interception. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Like I wish it was like, I feel like this guy is a real piece of shit, and fuck him. I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Like you said, I don't want to like blur the lines of like scripted.
But I'm just saying WWE style with the characters.
I that's what I'm saying. It's like
What if you weren't?
if you just
even,
got exciting dudes.
You weren't even like. I mean, in the original XFL, you could have your name as whatever the fuck you wanted.
Yeah.
But like, even if you were fucking whoever, you're just some random kid from Wisconsin who's trying to make it to the NFL.
Yeah.
You have to pick a stage name, and you have to play a character.
I
That would have been cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. And like I said, the post game press conferences, if they were more like the UFC press conferences, would be fun.
Like, yeah.
Or it was like, it'd just be like you get out of there and be like, well, yeah, of course their quarterback has an IQ of 75, so of course we got 3 interceptions on him today. I'm surprised they scored any points. Those lost motherfuckers out there had nothing.
Yeah.
It'd be great if somebody just came out and said that, and it wasn't how the NFL is today, where it's like, okay, well, that was, that was my fault. It's a great team, good guys out there. Other coaches, crazy smart. We really got to work hard, which is, all true shit anyway.
Yeah.
But like, it would be fun if they just let it rock out there. Say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Have the reporters be like, so I heard you suck. I heard that. It's a direct quote actually from your receiver today. Said, you're an asshole and you didn't throw him the ball enough. What do you think about that? Like, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, like the XFL now, they're taking chances on different styles of football, but the version we're talking about is the reporters are taking chances.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I loved Blitz the League. It was basically what we're talking about. So, But yeah, I don't know if Lingerie Football League ever had concussion problems.
Yeah.
I know they've had
Google.
I know they've had some really awesome coaching problems. Some of the coaches have gone viral for their antics, which is great. Because it's just them like screaming at a bunch of women in lingerie. And it's like,
missing a tooth.
will you guys fucking hit fucking cover 2 defenses of goddamn. It's awesome. It's just them losing their minds. And it's like, all right, dude. Are you getting paid 75 cents to be here?
Yeah.
Aren't you a volunteer? What is this?
Like, what is that the audition to be a cheerleader? Or is like, if you don't get the audition, you had to be on the lingerie team?
No, the Lingerie Football League, those women take it fucking serious. They play for real, man. They are not, they do not hold back. No, I don't, I don't think obviously they're not NFL level skilled, but they're trying. Yeah. They're not out there just going, we're just out here to look good. No, they're fucking playing.
I agree. Good league. Bring it back.
I think they still play. I think it's just not on TV.
I think The Rock should bring that back.
Yeah, that'll be good for his publicity. His PR team would love that if he was like, you know what I'm doing? We're doing...
And we're putting helmets on these bitches.
They wear helmets. They just wear like lacrosse helmets. They wear like...
It's not a good helmet.
But my argument is maybe it's better than what they have in the NFL.
Maybe.
It's not better for impact, but maybe it's better for one, it's definitely better for visibility. But maybe it's better for like, you don't use your head as much.
Yeah. You're definitely hitting with your shoulder.
Yeah.
Those little ass pads on there.
Oh yeah, they do wear like kids' shoulder pads, but I think it's a fun thing. I went to a charity tackle game the other day. I think I'm gonna play in it next year.
Nice.
If I can.
That's the bounce back.
Up in Connecticut, yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch, and I thought it was gonna be a bunch of guys like going low on people and stuff. They all, first of all, I'm pretty sure I could have just jogged through them because they just hit high. I was like, I could do that. Just hand me the ball. I'll walk forward. These guys
So
just
they were
hit
just
high. They don't
throwing
wrap.
shoulders the whole
Yeah,
game?
just a bunch of guys throwing shoulders. It was nice. You know, there was a couple guys who like were out there rapping, but for the most part, just big boys throwing a shoulder.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like, yeah, we were about to talk about rugby if we kept going.
I love rugby, but
Yeah, I don't know the rules. I gotta look them up.
They're not that complicated when you
Learn the
play.
game.
Well, exactly. It's if you learn it, they're not complicated, but
Yeah.
they are complicated if you're just telling someone them. They're like, "What?" But it's simple to play. Watching's a little tougher because there is like intricate rules.
Yeah.
But I think that's with every sport. Like, I don't know, it's like baseball is tough to explain to somebody who has no idea how to play baseball.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds easy, but it's like, oh yeah, but if he fouls it, he can foul it as many times as he wants. That doesn't matter. But then if there's one more strike, it's an out. But he could foul it. It's, you know, there's like all those intricate rules.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if you tag him, but then if you drop the ball, safe.
Yeah. Here's a fun baseball rule. You understand tagging up, right, on a fly ball.
Yeah,
So let's say I'm in the outfield.
and you knock it up in the air.
I
It's
knock
when you
it
touch
up in
it.
the air. Yeah, it's when you touch it, not when you catch it.
Yeah,
That could trip you up.
yeah. Well, it doesn't come up that much in baseball
Softball.
as much as it does in kickball.
Oh yeah.
Comes up a lot in kickball because the ball will bounce, you know, a mile in the air,
Yeah.
and it causes big controversies a lot.
Yeah, that's a fun rule. In baseball, if you touch it with your hat, I think it's like a fucking ground rule double or a triple.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
If you just
If you like
So
catch
if
it in
it
your
just hits-
hat
oh.
instead of your glove. It's like let's say a catcher drops and blocks, and then they take their helmet and touch the ball with their helmet just
Yeah.
to scoop it up. It's an automatic, like, I don't know, base.
oh wow, really?
Yeah, it's like a dead ball.
Oh,
Considered a dead
I've used a similar strategy in softball before.
ball. How so?
So it was a guy hit just a hammer of a ball, and he was like clearly gonna hit like an inside the park home run. So I just threw the ball over the fence. Ground rule double.
That's funny.
Yeah, just like ground rule double. Ball's out of the park. Dead ball. And they were like, I guess you're technically right, but the fuck, man.
That's a good one. One.
They didn't know what to do. I don't know what you're supposed to do there either, but I was like, well, he's gonna go home. He's gonna score.
Yeah.
He was like rounding second, and I was like, whoop.
Yeah,
There
it's
it
a
is.
good one. Dead ball.
Yeah, just fuck it. Fuck you, man.
I think it's on judgment though. If he's like rounding second going to third, they might give him third.
They might give him third, but he's not going home.
Yeah. That's a good one.
And it was at Community Park, so you know how the fuck it is there.
You just threw it in the brook.
Yeah, just toss it over the fence.
Well, you need the ball though to play the game.
They had more. But yeah, it was hit to like the playground there, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, just throw it in the woods. See ya. Because it was fucking gone.
That's a funny one. That's a good one.
Yeah, so I was just like, all right, it's double. I don't know. Ball's gone. I also threw one over the backstop once, but that was by accident.
Yeah, I've done that too many times.
I was blacked out.
Yeah, it was fun when we played and you came with a 30 case. And then
Yeah.
we won the fucking championship and they were like, please, no beers in the picture.
Yeah, they were like, you're not allowed to drink here, and I was like, what do you mean we're not allowed to drink? This is a beer league. They were like, it's not a beer league.
Yeah.
They were like, you're very mistaken. Also, You guys just won. Like, yeah, what the fuck? But that was fun. It was. I enjoyed that too. I feel like the other teams didn't enjoy it as much as I did, but I
Good
liked
times.
it. Yeah.
Let's bring it back.
Yeah. I think that league still goes on. We just
Yeah.
don't get invited to play.
Well, yeah, I stopped playing, but it's a lot, dude. It's a commitment. If
Well,
you don't live in
it's
the area,
yeah,
it's
exactly. It's exactly. I was traveling
It's at
from
the
here. And it was a
weirdest
pain in the
fucking
ass,
times.
and it was weird times. And they were like moving
During
the
the
games between Verona and there. It was,
Yeah.
Anyway, brother, looks like we're
We did it.
running out of time. I got my Theragun showing up soon. So
Your Theragun?
yeah, just a
Nice.
massager. I'm gonna
Showing
throw
up from Amazon?
No, Erin's bringing it.
Oh.
She borrowed it when she got hurt, and I'm just gonna bring it for dodgeball.
Nice. Yeah, it's
So
a
I
big
can
one.
stay in the game.
Big.
Anyway,
Well, we did it.
goodbye,
2
friends.
Baja Blasts down.
Yeah, goodbye, friends. We'll see you guys next week. If you have any questions or anything like that, we still didn't do the next app, or we didn't forget you guys. We will do it. It's
We need
just
Chris.
we need
Chris
Chris
g-
here.
Chris has the whole-
the questions.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions to add, send them in. Fuck it. Yeah. Well, I'll try not to see them beforehand.
Did it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. All right. That was fun. That was a good one.